Hello, welcome to my first DevBlog. This one is focused on programming, and I'm gonna talk to you about how I solved a little problem in a way I'm really proud of. So everything started because I wanted my orcs to be able to get mad. And orcs like to punch and shout really loudly when they are angry. So I wanted to make them hit harder when their health is low. So in Book of the Master, every enemy is defined by a set of traits. Here you can see that this guy wields an axe, which gives him 30 points of slash damage, and he's ferocious, so he moves to the nearest enemy and attacks him in range. So I wanted to create a trait that when the orc has less than 25% of his health, he will have double the damage. This, of course, caused a problem because the modification couldn't be done immediately when the trait is added, because the traits never change. A character is born with some traits and dies with them. So I had to make the trait react to it. For this purpose, I tried to mimic a common design pattern called listeners. I started with this interface. It's just event. It doesn't even need a name, a method. An example of an event is change health event, which is defined by the actor which changes health and the health that he ends up with. Then this is where the tricky stuff starts. This is an interface called listener, which takes any type of event and allows the class which implements it to react. Then the example you can see is after inflicting damage, the game fires an event for the one who has received damage and you can see change health event to the target of the enemy and the health that he ends up with. But how does the game know what traits can or cannot be or cannot react to a certain kind of event? This is the interesting part about listener, because listener can go anywhere. Then in a normal trait, you only have to implement the interface listener and create a method like this, react to, and it can take the attributes of change health and react. And for this to happen, we have in all actors this method that it's called react to event, and as you see, it goes through all of the traits, takes those who have the interface implemented and reacts to them and tells them to react to the new event. This thing is so flexible that I today implement it directly also on status conditions that are also modifications enemies can have, but they are temporary, and they can, by simply implementing the same interface, they can also be used for the same purpose, to react to any event. Hope you liked this first DevBlog. If you have any feedback, please let me know, and thank you very much for your attention.